Alright, so today we are making the Brussels recipe. So first thing you want to do is you want to get your Brussels. And usually what I do, you don't, I guess some people don't have to, but I usually try to take the ends off, where it was cut. It's got that like nasty piece right there. Take that part off because nobody wants to eat hard crap. And then the part that's left, slice it in half, like so. And we do that with the whole thing. Just like so. Oh, I like how that freaking worked. Okay, so now that we got all of them cut and everything's fine, should all look pretty much like that. We're going to go on to heating the pan, which is amazing. Alright, so we've got our fingers here. Lights up, puppy up. Give it a little bit of the EOO, because that's always good. Should be enough. Should be enough for plenty. And then that'll heat up, and we can move on to stage 2. Alright, stage 2 is pretty much heat up. Just dump these in there, like so. And then we're going to kind of spread them around so they're all over the surface area of the bottom of the pan there. Probably preferably cut sideways down. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it works out better that way. Like that. And then we're going to let them do their thing for a minute. Okay, so at this point, I really should have timed things. You have a nice little blackness on there. Yeah, that was about right. Got some nice brown going on. So what's going to happen here is, they're all kind of browned and cooked, but they're still hard. So what we do with this, take some water and pour it right in here like so. And lid that puppy. And let them steam. Alright, now, with Brussels, I should have mentioned before that it's typically better to get smaller Brussels rather than larger ones. Because what will happen is, like, see, now they should be just about done. These smaller ones, you want a texture where you can pretty much cut through it with a spatula. It's not like that. It's not really hard. Like, almost like mush, but not quite. So with the harder ones, that will not be the case. They're going to stay hard. So, you got to let it go again. If you put too much, it ends up just kind of not really working as well. It's really weird. Alright, so we're now at this point where the largest ones are perfectly cutting. That's perfect. That's what we want. Right there. So at this point, what we do now is we take our cream, our heavy whipping cream. Well, you have something else, but I got a heavy whipping cream. And you just pour it directly in there. About like so. Not that much. Let's see. I had 8 ounces. That's slightly more than I need. I could put more. I could put all the rest. No, it doesn't matter. There's not enough left to matter. Alright. We let that cook. It's going to bubble up and fizz and do its little magical stuff there. And then what will happen is the cream will cook down into like a kind of like a creamy sauce, which is really good. You know, if you're using your coconut cream or I guess your half and half, well, it should do the same thing. I'm hoping, but at least you will know the process by which it's done. And so this carries on for a few minutes. I'll come back to that in a second. Okay, so we're coming down to where it's just about ready, where it's supposed to be. It's looking kind of thick and definitely reduced. At this point, usually, you know, if you're a cheese person, you can add the cheese. I like cheese myself because cheese is delicious. Just put some of that in there and let that melt into it. Because why not? Let's make it good, right? Get that all mixed in there. Don't even need heat anymore now. And there it is. It is done. Just like that. So we're going to pan this stuff up right here. Like a boss. And that is what it should look like when you're done. This is where, you know, a little bit of bacon bits is nice. And I happen to have this thing for black pepper, so black pepper. And ta-da! Brussels. We are done.